Rancho Kitchen Stadium, and I'm kind of excited about tonight's number one because I eat a lot of ramen noodle throughout the year because it's easy, it's fast. I know it's not the best thing for you, but I usually eat the pre-packaged stuff, which I know is high in sodium and everything else. Let me get the side chat up and going here. And number two, it's going to be a little bit challenging here tonight to do this dish, which I kind of enjoy the challenge of for the first time making this particular dish. Let me get myself a little better positioned here. Doing Shimei, Melissa, Dateline, Christy. I'm already have some water in the pot with a little bit of oil. We're gonna make the noodles. We're gonna separate them. We're gonna sit them in another bowl and sit them aside. We've got a lot of prep work to do. Hello, Let It Go. We got Shimei in here, and of course Melissa. Hello, Liz. How are you tonight? Good to see you. And it's going to be, I think, an interesting night tonight. Let's keep our fingers crossed. There's a lot of ingredients. This is Hey Dave, Hey Big Aunt Lima. I wouldn't say it's a really high carb dinner. I'm hoping to make two meals out of this. So I'm not going to go hog wild. I haven't eaten a lot. And yeah, we're going to be using the soba noodles tonight, which are a little more sturdy than the ramen noodles, and it should be pretty good. Don't forget, don't forget, right? How you doing, Charlie Brown? Don't forget to call me. Hope your Saturday is well. I hope everybody's Saturday is going well. And as usual, while I've got the water boiling for the noodles, it's windy tonight, it's cold. But we're going to have to fight the forces. Yes, Rancho Kitchen Stadium. Hey, Brian, it has been a while. I know, it's probably been maybe 2 months or so since I've done a Rancho Kitchen Stadium. So it's exciting. I mean, we're going to be using bok choy, green onions, onion, garlic. We're going to pan fry some chicken up here and cut that up and add that in as we go. Yes, she is. Of course, the horns are gone off. I hope the wind's died down a little bit. Yes, Craig, how are you? Nice to see you. Yes, I have many generous people here on the channel, and I'm very appreciative for that. So I'm going to start with the beer. Yeah, cooking outside is fun most of the time, unless it's blustery and cold. This will be fun, Jennifer. I agree with you. It's going to be challenging, but it's going to be pretty fun, I think, to work this dish. I didn't think you would be outside tonight due to the wind. Well, I probably need my head examined. You had an earthquake, huh, Icy? 5.3. I hope you're safe. Hope there wasn't much damage. Hello, McDade. Yeah, life is an adventure. And knock on wood, we've always done really well in Rancho Kitchen Stadium. We have made dishes from chicken cordon bleu right on down the line. Yay. How you doing, Gertie? Nice to see you. Hello, Jody. And we're going to get to it. I've got the water on the boil. You'll see I have a pan and I have a pot. What's up, Tupac? Tomorrow I'll do the vid for you. Thank you. I look forward to seeing that radio. I'm very interested in that. Thank you. Let it go. 1999. Your yard looks beautiful. Well, the weeds are coming up for spring here. So, yeah, spring is already here. It's been windy. What's up with that? Change of seasons. We're moving into spring, and it typically gets very windy around here, especially February into March. So, I'm going to have some fun. So, Icy, I hope you're okay. Heard you had a little bit of a shaker up there in Alaska, so hope nobody's hurt. No, I didn't buy a new vehicle, Big Aunt. Big Ann, I should say. I want to pound down a beer before we get going. I do have the hot water going for the noodles. I've got a little bit of oil in it. I'm not adding any salt to it. There will be, we'll add a little bit of salt and pepper as we go. So the thing we're going to do is make the noodles, set them aside. We're going to put a little oil on them once they're drained and sit them aside. And thank you, Tupac. $1.49 from Tupac. Thank you, my Canadian friend up there. Uh, we're gonna start that. In the meantime, we're gonna hit the pan. I got two nice pieces of chicken here. We're gonna cook that up good. Then we're going to slice that and work in. Got some mushrooms to put into. I don't have the shiitake kind. I have the regular kind of the little button mushrooms. Yeah, we don't really get too much wind here except February, March, and then it sort of dies out in April, and then in October is the other windy time. So it's going to be pretty good. Hey Sawyer, how you doing? So we have a lot of ingredients now. There's a couple theories on ramen. I like vegetables that have a little bit of crispness. I like meat that has a little bit of color to it, and you'll find in a lot of Asian places there's really no color. They don't really pre-fry things. They'll almost like parboil the meat to put it in there. But I like something a little different than that. I like something. How you doing, Dolly? Hey, Elmer. I like something that has a little bit of color, and color equals flavor on that. So, hello, Robin. Nice to see you tonight. So I'm just drinking a beer before we get to it. So it's gonna be a whirlwind. I don't have a lot of room on the table, but we're gonna be adding carrots. We're gonna be adding green onions. We're going to be adding some bok choy. The noodles, we're going to use soy sauce, we're going to use sesame oil, we're going to use Asian rice wine vinegar, mushrooms. We're putting a whole, I guess it's the equivalent of Asian comfort food here, and I've had plenty of it. Yeah, yummy beer. Hi, Kitty, how are you tonight? Welcome aboard. So I'm going to start. No, my ginger. I could not find my ginger tonight, and ginger is kind of an optional ingredient on that. Hey, Wade Bowen fan. Normally, I'd put like a quarter of a teaspoon of ginger, and it's a very powerful spice. If I bring my steak by, can I cook it on the propane grill? Yeah, the yard greened up a lot here. And I've already cut the grass twice this season, so things are in full flow here for coming into springtime. And by mid-June, by early June, everything will be browned out here, and all these weeds will be gone. Yeah, it's a big size yard here. So, how is everybody tonight? Oh, thank you, Sharon. I answered your comment. Thank you, Sharon. Sent me the nice personalized thermos with that, which I think is fantastic. Hey, Soul Food Cooking, nice to see you. Welcome aboard. That was very kind of you to send that. And I believe Rosa sent me the apron, the personalized apron. So I'm very excited about that. So I might need a jacket later. What's up, Alan Gold? The nightmare begins. Yeah, the cooking nightmare. I ain't no Gordon Ramsay, but I'm gonna give it a shot tonight. Hello, North. Tattoo Crazy. Good to see you. I'm gonna give it a shot tonight. We're gonna have some fun in Kitchen Stadium. Yeah, that thermos was beautiful, wasn't that nice to have that personalized thermos and also to have the apron? You feel hungry and alone tonight. Let's take a quick check over here. See how we're doing. I think I'll get my other phone so I can kind of monitor the chat as I go along. Right. Got my phone here. So we got the ramen going. I can monitor the side chat over here while I'm doing this. Going to get a few things underway. Yeah, it's windy, very windy up here. So let's see what we got. Live chat here. Lois, how are you? Hello, Janet. I've taken the top off of that disgusting top off of this tonight. So let's see how our noodles are coming along. We're going to have to contend with the wind tonight. That I think is going to be the biggest factor here is contending with the wind. Hello, Dreamcatcher. Good to see you. I'm going to start with, we're going to get this chicken going, and I'm going to start with 3 cloves of garlic here. Peel them off. And I'm using both burners tonight. I'm going to take the ends off of the garlic. Where's Gordon Ramsay when you need him, huh? I'm going to peel the paper off of the garlic here. And I think we all know how to prep the garlic. So I'll bring you guys over here in a minute. Just prepping the garlic. I'm going to dice that up really well. Okay, I'm just peeling off the wrappers off of that. I need one of those overhead cameras, right? Get this last piece set here. And that's going to infuse the chicken with some flavor once we hit that in the pan. So, okay. Get that all set. Make sure we got all the wrap off of that. There's a lot of ways to do that. I just do it the lazy way, just do it. Okay, so let's get you guys set up over here. Okay, let's flip that around. And I think our lighting should be pretty good tonight. Down here. Alright, let's get that in the holder. Alright, and there we go. Okay. Welcome aboard, everybody. Nice to see you, quirky girl. Goodness, we got high wind tonight, so that's going to really be a bummer. Yeah, that was last night. I really appreciated that, Shimei, and thank you. Tonight, it looks like I missed another one on here when I stepped away. Well, we got one from a pal in Australia, and of course, Tupac. So let's go ahead and dice this. Let's go ahead and chop this garlic up. This is always the basis for a lot of stuff, and depending on your region, I think that a lot of places garlic is an optional ingredient, but we want to kind of infuse the chicken tonight with that flavor. I just wash my hands. I don't handle garlic that often, so make sure you wash your hands beforehand, okay? Which I did before I started cooking. Alright, I'm dicing that. Really getting a nice fine chop on that. So, okay. Looks pretty good. I'm going to put that into our pan. And that's going to cook right along with the chicken. I'm going to add the onions a little later. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in here. All right, got a little bit of piece of tissue there. And in the meantime, I have the water heating up for the noodles. So that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead now and take our chicken. Let's let that get up to temperature a little bit. On there, we've got the garlic in there. Yeah, I say go to bed with the garlic. Wish I was there with you to have a taste. Yeah, me too, Michael. So here we go. Work that in good. We got all of our lights on tonight. Might be help to put the what's going on here. Tell me we're gonna have problems already. Here we go. Let's get our flame going up here. There we go. This has been a very dependable stove for about 3 years for me now, and I like it. The Hello Kitty wine. So here we go. We're going to be working that garlic in there. And I got the nice wooden spatula set that was sent to me by my moderators. We're going to let this infuse the chicken good. Okay, we need to make sure that chicken is cooked very, very thoroughly. Okay, that's what we got working so far. And there, hey D, yeah, it's a nice time. This is one of our traditions here. I do have some olive oil in there. It's best not, I'm not trying to roast the garlic here. Otherwise, I would throw it into the oven. I want that to get a little hot, and I've got a couple nice chicken breasts here that I'm going to put in whole on top of that. We're going to cook those very thoroughly, and we're going to slice them and set them aside. You can see our water starting to get to close to a boil here. And I'm going to go grab my noodles inside. Well, while I'm on the noodle search, we'll go ahead and drop the chicken here. Oh, what the heck happened? Don't know where I put the noodles, but there we go. We're going to go ahead. We're going to have safe handling practices with the chicken here. The temperature's probably in the mid-50s, but it's very windy. We're going to get a nice sear on that. Okay. Work that around the pan a little bit. Let that sear really well. That's going to take a while to cook that. I've got to find the noodles. I don't know what the heck I did with the noodles in there. Janet cooking fried chicken. Yeah, we'll get her up here sometime. We got a big project on our hands down there, so I'm going to lower that heat down a little bit. We don't want to too rapidly cook that. I've got to find the noodles. These are the organic udon. They're a little bit more robust than regular ramen noodles. A little more elegant. Okay, we're going to back this heat down a little bit here. Okay, we don't want that to get too far advanced there. And what I'm doing is browning up that chicken right now. I'm going to add a little touch of sesame oil and about a teaspoon of rice wine vinegar on there, okay? And we're going to let that do the happy dance in there. And we're going to make sure to save all this flavoring here. But we do want to make sure that the chicken gets cooked through there. So we are underway and in our pan here. Take care, Adam. Yeah, we're gonna add a little wang to it tonight. We just add a little wang with the sesame, and we're gonna roast that garlic really well. And we're gonna get a little bit of color on this chicken. All right. Get a little bit of color on that chicken. You'd like to eat your straight, yeah, the sesame really deepens up the flavor. Okay, and we're also going to season that with a slight touch of cayenne, just to give a little bit of heat on there, okay, before we flip it over. All right. And also a tiny bit of black pepper there before we flip that over, okay? I think we're looking pretty good so far. I'm only using it for flavoring. I'm not really, I'm going to be removing it in a minute. I'm going to be removing the garlic. All I'm doing is flavoring the oil here. We're infusing the oil. Pulling all the garlic to the side because I'm going to be removing it. Okay. All I'm doing is infusing that oil a little bit. Okay. All that's doing is helping to penetrate the chicken a little bit. Okay. So all of that garlic is now removed, and it's now infused in the oil. Making sure I get plenty of that oil sent all over that chicken. Looking good. Oh, you made homemade vegetable soup. Yeah, we're making no sides. This is just going to be straight dish. Hi, Tammy. How are you? This is going to be a straight ramen meal tonight. And we're just about ready to drop our noodles. And once they're done, turn that up high again. Once those noodles are done, we'll remove them and sit them in a pot and let them sit aside. Okay. A little wider view of what's going on deck there. Good cookout and great conversation. Yeah, the cooking lives always seem to be a favorite here. And a lot of people enjoy these afterward too. Look at that, it's really good. Really gets a nice color. Let's take a peek underneath. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Let's flip that over now. That's a really nice color working on that. Okay. And in a couple minutes we'll be slicing that down for a little bit quicker cooking. All right, Liz, take care. Slicing that down for a little bit of, be putting that back on the cutting board and slicing that down. We're going to add some onions in too. We'll be working a lot of pots and pans tonight. Right, but it's not good to cut raw chicken. You need it to get a little bit of body to it so that it cuts well, and it's more food safe. All right. There we go. Watching you guys on the big screen too. All right. Yeah, I got my jeans on tonight, huh? Woo! Got my jeans on tonight. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to do the kitchen stadium, and once you get going, it heats up pretty good too. I'll bet that chicken's starting to taste good. Infused like that, that's going to give the ramen a lot more flavor. Let me grab my beer here. How you doing, Susie? Good to see you. Yeah, the menu looks good. Wiggle it just a little bit. That's right. And we're almost up to a boil for our noodles. Have a little taste of that. Ooh, that's good. We're gonna now salt that a little bit because the meat has now been sealed. Don't put the salt on early, it draws out all the liquid. And a couple more minutes, we'll remove that and slice that and kind of finish that. Okay, we're still waiting for that to come up to a boil. What's up, Rosa? How you doing? Welcome to Kitchen Stadium. Get the computer set up here so more close and follow what I'm doing. All right. So all we're doing is working that chicken. That's all we're doing right now. Boiling away, getting close to the boiling point on that for those ramen noodles, okay? As I said, I'm using the organic udon here. Great for stir fry or soup. This is a 4 minute, so we don't want to overcook that, okay? Later on, we'll have the fire pit. That's starting to firm up a little bit, so it's almost at a point where it would be sliceable now. I'm gonna flip that back over again. Okay, we do not want to burn it. Gordon Ramsay, where are you, bro? We're going to open up our noodles here. I think we'll wait a couple minutes on them because this is going to have to sit for a while. Look at the way that they bundle those noodles. Isn't that cool? That is really wild. Like that. Yeah, you don't want mushrooms added too early. Yeah, brining chicken breast. Crab rangoon is a good dish. Missy Jen, that was her favorite. Now we're going to lower the heat down here. Nope. And we're going to put some onion in there too. All right, we're going to cut up some onion here. Yeah, remove that tough outer skin, just like that. Ladies, I am available in your home. All right. And I think every good ramen needs some Leave some onion in there. We're going to try to save those drippings in there. Right in she goes. Put one more little drizzle of oil in there. That'll allow that chicken to continue cooking through. I'm gonna up the heat a little bit. Ooh, we got that wind blowing tonight. Woo! All right, here we go. All right, I'm so excited for my ramen noodle. Okay, we got some. I'm going to put the bok choy in later. We're going to be adding the mushrooms into there a bit. Once those carrots get a little bit of goodness on them, get sweated down a little bit, we're going to add the carrots in there. We're going to save the green onions for a garnish at the end, okay? Those onions are going to start picking up flavor now. All right, we're still allowing that chicken to cook through before we cut that up. Okay, no burns. No burns on that. Yeah, I've been doing this for years. Doing this outside. Yeah, onions and garlic. Yep. Yeah, they certainly smell this. They can certainly smell the smell moving around the neighborhood. The high density people around here, the number of people. And all this is helping to infuse the chicken. Everything that I'm doing here. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop the noodles now. I'm going to remove these little bands on it. I think that's really cool the way that they put those little bands on it. Very Japanese. These are from Australia, made in Australia. They come with that little band on them, which is pretty cool. Remove that. Drop that right into the pot. Stir that a little bit so the oil makes contact with all of the noodles. And they're not going to go that long, maybe 4 minutes or so. Then we're going to remove them. All right. Here we go. How you doing, Cheryl? What's up, Coach? How you doing? Welcome to Ramen Fest 2020. Not to be confused with Ramadan. And those onions are looking good with that chicken. Looking really good. That's looking really righteous down there. It's looking good so far. We're getting all these flavors infused together. We're trying to get a little bit of color on our vegetables. Okay. We got our ramen noodles cooking away here. And they're really a soba noodle, which is a little bit thicker. I'm working into the pot too. All right, our noodles have been dropped. We're going to need to drain them really well. And then we've got some chicken stock that we're going to add back into the pot here. Okay. And let's go ahead and open our carrots here. And I've got the very petite carrots. Okay, and I'm going to add about a cup or so. And I'm still letting that chicken go. I still want that to be cooked. I'm not ready to slice that yet. Okay. We've now added the carrots in. Let them get infused with all that good flavor there. It's going to be delicious. We're not going to put the bok choy. I've got some baby bok choy here. We're going to actually add that when we get to the soup. Okay. And let's go ahead and check our noodle. We don't want it overcooked. And that's got a couple more minutes to go. We're going to add a little salt to that, just so it absorbs a little bit. All those carrots are getting good and luscious right now. We're going to be adding that right into our stock. It's going to be good. We're not going to make a ton of it. It's going to be good. That's working away really well. Yo, you just had lamb chops, huh? All right, there we go. Let me grab my beer. Michelob Ultra, the unofficial sponsor of Rancho Kitchen Stadium. Now that chicken is pretty thick. So let's have a little taste of the Gordon Ramsay says you should taste everything, right? Oh, wow. Excellent. Now you want to make them al dente. You don't want to overcook them because they have to be added to the broth when we take everything over for our chicken stock, okay? And then we'll add our bok choy in and all that. We can now go ahead and put our mushrooms in. Add them in. Get all that goodness in there. And meanwhile, that chicken is just cooking away in there. Getting all that color on there. Man, that looks good enough to eat right now. Eat your heart out, Gordon. What we're going to do to this dish at this point, we're going to add a little bit of stock to it now to allow it to steam a little bit. All right. Let's recheck our noodles here. Let me bring you guys out a little bit. Yeah, I should have gone into the restaurant business, right? Those mushrooms will release moisture and they will shrink down rapidly. We're still cooking that chicken through, remember? Look at that beautiful color on that. All right, let's sear a ramen noodle here. All right, they are done. Now, I'm going to drain these real quick while this is cooking off. I don't want to overcook the ramen noodles, okay? Stand by while I drain this. Ride the car horn. Okay, and there is our ramen noodles there, perfectly, just slightly al dente, okay? We want it slightly, we don't want them to be soggy, okay? Now we're going to add a little bit of oil to them so that they don't stick together. All right, you don't want to cook your noodles in with your chicken stock or they'll get all mushy and everything, okay? Yeah, that'll keep them sticking together. Now I'm going to run some cold water over that to rinse it, so I'll be right back. All right. What that does is it removes the starch and allows them to stop cooking. Okay? There's no way they're going to stick together anymore, all right? And they're not going to make the soup mushy either, okay? They're all nicely rinsed. All right, they're not going to stick together. We can just let them sit here. All right, this is like a ballet, isn't it? Those mushrooms are cooking down really good. Meantime, we can go ahead and add our chicken stock. And I'm using a full quart of chicken stock here. Awesome. All right, full quart of chicken stock, okay? Then we're going to throw the heat on again. Bring that up and let that start heating up. Take two of our beautiful bok choy here. A really nice bok choy from the Central Valley there. We're going to need this bok choy. I'm going to rinse these off real quick. And cut the bok choy. I feel like I'm back in China again. And then we're going to quarter cut the bok choy. Right into the pot. You can cut off the end of the leaves. All right. Hold that together really well. Quarter cut that. Quarter cut that. De-leaf it a little bit. Right into the pot she goes. And I'm going to reduce right in there, okay? How hard was that? That wasn't hard at all, huh? I didn't visit. I worked in China for 5 years. There's no part of China I didn't visit. From Xinjiang to Nanjing, Tianjin, Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Hainan Island. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I can't resist having a taste of that. We're going to let that go a couple more minutes. Then we're going to remove the chicken. We're going to slice the chicken, put it back in there for a little more of a finish. We're going to add another teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. On here, a little bit of umami. One more shot of sesame oil, okay? Just for a little bit of a nutty flavor. Hey, that should do the job. We're going to add that, what's left in that pan, those drippings and everything, they're going to really add to the flavor profile of this. Now, our chicken should be approaching being pretty food safe right now. In my opinion. How's that look down in that pan there? Pretty good? See if we can get you guys situated there. Trying to get this thing focused in as well as possible. Looking pretty good. Looking there. Wo hui jiang goi. Alright, wo hui jiang goi. Zong yi jiu jiu yi nian dao yi jiu jiu wu nian. Wo zai Shangang song guo ao zhou. Song hua ming guo. Philippi. Boy, that looks good. Alright, time to remove our chicken breast now. What a beautiful reduction that is, huh? Look at that. Can you imagine what the flavor is in that right now? And everything's still got a little bit of, a little bit of crunch to it too. Boy, that sesame really makes it. Now we're going to add a couple teaspoons of soy sauce. Generally, I like Pearl River brand, but I couldn't find it. This darkens up the, adds a little deeper flavor profile. I couldn't find the Pearl River, which is all we ever really used in Asia. And we're going to let that just go a couple more minutes. All right, in the meantime, I'm going to take the chicken here and I'm going to cut this chicken here. Oh, look at that. That's what you want to see in a ramen right there. You can't do this when it's raw, all right? Beautiful. Look at the way that slices. This is going to go back in the pan for a finish once I remove the vegetables, okay? Man, that is just beautiful. Do not eat it yet, though. That's beautiful. The chicken looks wonderful right there. Now, in the meantime, we can take all of this and we can now add it into our pot. You want all of those flavorings, all of those spices to go right in there, okay? All right. And let's turn this heat off 1 minute while we prep this other piece of chicken here, okay? Look at how beautifully that chicken, still moist, very tender. What's up, Blackhearted? Yeah, Rosie's going solo tonight. We're knocking out some ramen here. All right, there we go. Yeah, Rick Williams. Let me go slice up this other one now. Make sure you're my cutting board. I got a really lousy table here. I got a new card table, but I don't like to swing it into action for this kind of work. Now we're going to put some more flavor on this chicken by putting it back in the pan. This way we'll ensure that it's totally food safe. It won't dry out at all. And man, we got ourselves some kind of meal tonight. Woo! So, and cut that for easy cutting. I wish I could eat this well every day. Right. Oh, now, did I run out of gas here? All right, hold on a minute, guys. I probably have to put a new gas canister on under the soup itself. So give me half a second to change that out. I do have backup here. Let's put that chicken back in. We want just a little more color on that. Let me go ahead and change out the burner here. We're all out. I believe so. Thought I might run out of one tonight. I got backup. I think I should still have some propane in here. Let's see if we can get that fire back in the hole again. We're going to finish off with some green onions tonight too. There we go. We got some more right there. All right, man, that looks good. Wow, that looks good. I'm going to let you guys look down there. It's a little hard. We don't got the best lighting of all. But see if I can tilt that a little bit, and we're working that really good. Everything is really reducing down beautifully. Beautifully. You like that hat, huh? You like that hat? Now this is gonna have to sit for a while. Yeah, skunk cake, Tuck up and noodles takes 3 minutes. All right, let's get this heat back on. And this I'm gonna finish with a little bit of sesame oil. I don't have much left right now. I gotta get some more of that. Okay, because we want these things to be hit with maximum flavor. And just a tad of EVOO. One more dash of cayenne pepper. Don't go crazy with the pepper though, okay? A little cayenne goes a long way. Okay. And one dash of the rice wine vinegar, okay? What we're doing is ensuring that this chicken is safe, okay? A big old piece like that, you can't cut it when it's raw. You got to kind of cook it down a little bit, okay? So we don't want anybody ever getting sick. It's got to be totally food safe. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to grab a spoon so I can taste the broth here. Good. I'm always surprised when I watch Hell's Kitchen and some of those shows. I'm always surprised how few chefs really taste their food before it goes out. Oh, look at that color that's picking up. Can you imagine what that tastes like right there? Look at that. Look at that. I am single and ready to mingle, ladies. All right, let's try it soon at least. Not over salty, just perfect blend of flavors there. Woo! Look at that. You'd love to hear, yeah, the rice wine. These are all important ingredients. I think I have neighbors here watching right now. Let's see, where in the hell did I do with the fork there? Here it is. Got a piece of that. Out of sight. Out of sight. Just another minute or two, we'll be able to transfer that in, and then when we serve it, we'll put a little bit of green onion on top of it. You can use, some people will use cilantro, something like that. All right, so what we're doing is getting a little more color on that. I really don't like the blonde meat. Yeah, I've already cut the grass 2 times this season. We don't want to overcook that. All right, and into our pot we go. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can switch this up now. See if we can switch burners and get a little more light in there. Kind of show you guys what's going on in the pot. Let's sit that right there. And I'm going to put the heat on that. We've got the perfect balance of broth in there with that. Plenty of great broth. And that bok choy is really tenderizing now with that falling apart. What we're doing now is mixing all that chicken, getting that all spread throughout. Okay. That's gonna be some kind of eating right there. All right. Yeah, one good thing about being a cook is you get to taste it. I don't know if we can bring this light. Bring this light over just a little more in there. Show that a little bit. Outside of Rancho Kitchen Stadium, we don't have the best lighting set up here. But I think you guys get the idea. Looking in there. Plenty of succulent broth in the bottom of that. That. All right, so I'm gonna put the heat to that a little bit. And I'm gonna take a few things inside. I'm done with this pan, carrots. I just want to run a few things inside. I got too much crap out of here. That'll be used for serving. A little more room working on top of that. And I'm gonna add, I think I have some chickens. I'm gonna add a little more chicken stock here. Oh yeah, the lighting is terrible here. Hey Sandra, I'm gonna add a little more. Going to add a tad more chicken stock to bring that up. That's not going to dilute the flavoring at all, so that we get plenty of broth with each serving of that. Okay. I'm going to bring that temperature up. All right. Yeah, that lighting is really bad. Yeah, I've been cooking, doing this for a couple years now. I originated Rancho Kitchen Stadium. Let's turn that up a little higher. And look at how it doesn't make the soup all cloudy. It's still very clear. You don't want to cook the noodles in the broth, okay? Very, very important. And that is a very servable, beautiful ramen right there. I'm going to run a few more things into the kitchen here. I'll tell you, that's going to be some kind of good eating tonight. And then later we got the fire pit out there. Yep, this is a fun recipe to make. I'm just going to run a few more things inside. So I don't have a little more room to cut up the green onions here. For a couple minutes and serve it on up. It'll be pretty doggone good. We want that nice and piping hot here. All right. Look at that, with all that chicken, mushrooms, chunks of chicken. I mean, does it get any better than that on a winter night? Look at that. Doesn't get any better than that. Right there. Let's take another taste. Oh man, that's out of sight. That is out of sight right there. I think it's definitely a dish. It's worth the effort. Make sure do not cook your noodles in the chicken broth. Pre-cook them. Only about 4 minutes, so they're al dente. You don't want to serve up a cloudy ramen here. I think that's very, 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 very important. Okay. All right. And you can get a lot of flavor by grilling your meat and vegetables and all that. Yeah, bok choy is just wonderful. It's in the cabbage family, and it's really an excellent taste. Yep. Skunky. What I can't even read that. It's too small on here. How you doing, Amy? You hear that bubbling away. Man, that thing is just loaded with goodness. I wouldn't hesitate to serve that to Gordon Ramsay. Well, Shangye. You want what? No, I didn't hand make the noodles. I don't know what skunk ape. It's too hard to read that. I want something. Wolshong. Just a couple more minutes and it'll be service. Well, thank you, John. We're having a good time. Looks good, doesn't it? And now we're going to turn the heat low for about 5 more minutes. It's going to bring all of that together. And that's enough for quite a few meals there. Hey, Susan. Well, you can always watch it on a replay. Bubbling away. Gordon is like hardcore. I know. I've been binge watching his stuff lately. F-bombing away. Nope, I'm getting close. I've cut down dramatically. Look at that. It's almost eating time. I don't have any more beer. I might have a Coors Light in there. I have to go check. I'm going to go grab another beer. I'll be right back. Woo. Let me get set up back here in the eating spot. We're going to be all set. We pop this light on over here. Pop this light on. Let me grab my bowl and serve some of it up here. I'm gonna get plenty of those mushrooms, and see if I get some baby bok choy here. Some of that. I get some of that wonder broth in there. Carrot. I've saved myself all day for this baby. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Time to chop up some green onion now. Put that on top. Chop up a little of that. Get about 2 good pieces of that. Rinse this off real well. Just a little bit of a chopper on there, just like so. And we'll get the finished dish for your approval and inspection right there. There it is. You can also put an egg in there. And that is fully loaded. Hey, Nasira. So, one thing that remains, let's turn the heat off now. And let's commence to eat. And yeah, you can actually boil the eggs and then let them marinate in soy for that color. Okay? Let's set this over here. Yep, you can add an egg if you like. Let me move this forward a little bit. So we got a good stand there. Let me get my seat. And a paper towel here. Dad, hey, thank you, damn Danny. Appreciate it. We got our Coors Light. So let's go ahead. The only thing I'm missing is my chopsticks here. Let me go ahead and grab them. Let's eat. Let us eat. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go, Jody. Let's get that. Hey, Hogs, how you doing? All right, there we go. All right. There we go, Jody. Let's grab that screenshot. There we go. Oh boy. All right, let's dig in. Let's give it a whirl. Here we go. Man, that tastes so good. That is out of sight. How you doing, Kawana? Little homemade ramen tonight. Go, Jody, one more. There we go. Breaking an egg over homemade pasta, starting to add shredded cheese. Nice. Well, if he wrecked, I hope he's okay. Sure, he'll be calling me later, so. Man, that chicken, slicing that and putting it back in for one last go. Ooh. Well, thank you, Tattoo Crazy. Skunk Ape. Skunk Ape's like, how you doing, Slick? We got the baby bok choy. Hey, Dixie. Forget, guys, we'll have the fire pit in a little bit here. Delicious. Thank you, John. It tastes pretty amazing, I have to say. Let me get the camera a little better situated here without destroying the whole setup. Get a little better angle on it. Oh, what did I just turn? Click the button and kick that off? Guess I did. I think I just hit my... The hell, did I just lose my screen? Yeah, I think my power cord came out there. Oh well, I still got you guys up here. Let's see, what the heck happened here? Let's see, I don't know. Did this thing just die? I don't know. This darn thing might have just died. Big screen might have just gone off. Let's see. It's going to take a minute for that to come back. All right. I'll tell you guys, some kind of eating. Yeah, I hope he's okay. I hope there was no injury involved. Anybody know what happened on that? Let's say, no, I haven't done any baking lately. Eating that in front of, sorry, Skunk. This is Gordon Ramsay worthy, huh? I use this old TV as a monitor and the thing kicks off once in a while. Yeah, thumbs up are most appreciated. Yeah, I hope he's not injured or nobody else is injured, so. I guess ice or something, or on the road too long. All right, let's see if we can kick the big screen back on again. All right, here we go. Come on, man. Come on, bro. What is wrong? Why won't this thing kick on? This goofy thing, I don't know. Oh, boy. All right. This is why I like to run through the cell phone, phone, because I never have a problem. Got the baby bok choy here. I'm sure I'll touch base with him later. Oh wow, somebody cut him off, Tiffany Marie. Wow, what a shame. So did he rear end? Yeah, it's a little chilly tonight. Did he rear end somebody as a result of that? Man, that was good. See how the broth is all clear? It's not all cloudy and funky. Yeah, Robert, you're dribbling on my shirt? I don't think so. Be amazing if Lieutenant Dan ever said something positive. Let's try this again on this. All right, there we go. Let's see if I can bring that side chat up again. I got no idea what the hell happened. All right, let's see if I can find myself again here. A nightmare. TV just went right on down. Let's see. You're back. Let me get past the commercial. Yeah, Nasira, it's really turned out well. There we go. Hey, Shell, thank you. Thank you, Nature Woman. There we go. A nice, really nice homemade ramen soup tonight. Thank you, Nature Woman. Good to see you. Hey, Andrew. But Tiffany, did he definitely impact on that? Hi, Richard. That's going to be quite a prospect to get that thing fixed up in Kentucky. I hope he has good collision coverage. Hey, Dirty. How are you? I hope he's got, yeah, I hope he's got good collision. Low in, yeah, it's not too high in calories, but I'll tell you, the flavor is all there with the carrots, the bok choy, the mushroom, beautiful pieces of chicken. I think Gordon Ramsay would approve, huh? Hit his driver's side rear, okay. Oh, Kentucky's no fault. I didn't know what it would be, Jan, just passing through. Yeah, well, texting and driving? Jennifer P., you're too cute. Thank you. Yeah, I got a Corona. Yeah, I had some chicken. And I hope a lot of people will go back. I'll cut out the cooking part from the rest of the stream and do that as a separate upload. Yeah, well, anytime. I'm not sure what brand these are, Nature Woman. I don't know. I'll have to check them out. I'll get back to you. Hour on the bake. You coming to the Rancho, Andrew? More handsomeness on the Rancho, huh? I'm sure he'll get in touch with me or whatever. I hope he didn't have, I hope his rig is drivable. Hmm. Okay, Tiffany, thank you. Thank you. He wasn't texting, he was talking on the stream. Okay. Oh, well. Cab 7? Hey, Olivia, I love Cab 7. I thought he moved off the platform. Huh. They said his airbag didn't deploy. Okay. Olivia Fig Newton John, one of my favorite channel names on YouTube. Cheers, everybody. You would be boring, huh? Well, remember, Andrew, Dorito bikini season is coming, okay? Nothing boring about that time of year. Glad to see you ditch those raggedy sweatpants. I do love skunk ape, huh? So, let me see if I got this right. Chris was coming up behind somebody, and I don't know if it was on a highway. Was it on the highway? And he couldn't stop in time, and his driver's side hit their rear driver's side or passenger side. Yeah, which cab? Looks like their fault. Oh, their fault. Well, anything that's ever in front of you is rarely your fault. Looks like somebody made an illegal U-turn. Oh, wow. Okay, geez. Wow. I don't know. Damn, that's kind of a touch of bad luck there. I don't know, Chris. As long as nobody was injured, I think he has AAA insurance, so that should be pretty good, right? Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. It's really a shame. I guess he was going back up to Lisa's. Oh, thank you, Nature Woman. I don't even see Cab 7 in here. I didn't even see Cab 7. Yeah, she sure picked a shitty state. I guess he was passing through to. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I love Cab 7, and I love Uber Goober. Sitting around the fire pit is fun. Yeah, I love Cab. I thought he moved off the platform, though. So I'll have to resub him up. I thought he was going up to... Yeah. I don't know how they'll feel, Chris Bliss, if you rear end somebody that's making an illegal... If somebody's engaged in an illegal turn, I'm not sure how that's going to come down. But I know insurance companies, anytime you ever hit somebody from behind... Chris is lucky to be alive that easily. Wow, McDave. Wow. Wow. I'll have to check in on him later on, man. That sucks. That sucks. He was on saying goodbye, and he was on the end, and the phone jostled, and live drawing full speed. The guy came right down. Oh! And the airbag didn't deploy. Oh, well, thank you, John. And he loves it. How much you know about American history and loves it, as do I do. Front end damage was probably going to be a total. I hope not. Dash cam could be his only saving grace. And I hope you're well, Jan. You and Bruce. That really sucks. Hey Vince, that definitely wasn't Chris's fault. I got to tell you, I drove with Chris. I didn't drive. Well, I didn't drive. I never drove with him. But I've seen him on the road and stuff, and I believe he's a pretty good driver. Let the fact play out. A boy's being they're not liable depending too early. Yeah, he can check in with me later. The camera went sideways. Looks like the van may have rolled. Good. I used an udon noodle, a soba noodle smelly cat because I wanted something that's a little more robust than a ramen noodle. And you can find just as many shops serve ramen with the soba noodle as serve it with the ramen noodle. It's really good. Hey, Trisha! He avoided a fatal crash by swerving. Thank God. And somebody's going crazy on their motorcycle around here. Hey, quirky girl, I hope that his van is drivable. That crash was crazy. That's terrible. Hey, Thomas, I agree, Tiffany Marie. I hope his van is okay, too. Damn. No, who in the hell makes a U-turn on an interstate? Really? That's right, McDave. Nobody wants anybody to be hurt. There's nothing Chris has done to warrant being hurt. That's for damn sure. That broth is super. That is super. He has some tire plugs, so he should be good to go. But legally, it's on the person who drives. You have to give yourself safe distance to stop. But is the expectation not there that somebody may do? It may override that if somebody doing something illegal, particularly if he has it on camera, you know. And ain't nobody want Chris hurt. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. I'm pretty shooken myself, Tiffany Marie, I'll tell you. That's my second cousin. The car literally pulled out in front of him. Well, Jesus, what a dope. What a dope. You guys believe this? What a shame. I was slamming my foot in the floor trying to hit the... Wow, Gigi. Okay, clap out loud. Yeah. Becomes, Chris said, versus the other person. Except in the case, Jan, where he may have a live stream going and pick it up. You know, if it's on the live, if it's on the cam... Yeah, I know, Andrew Scott, but I don't like it to happen to my cousin there. My second cousin, that's a shame. Yeah, it's all on video, which is kind of a rarity. Damn, I hate that when somebody pulls. I hate going down the street and somebody just pulls right in front. But in no fault state, it doesn't matter. Gigi's like he had 140 witnesses. There you go. It is nice, D. It really is. Mandy, were you on the, Mandy, I guess you were on the stream where my cousin got nailed tonight in Kentucky. Hey, beautiful Jasmine Star. He got out of the van, so hopefully he's okay. Good. I guess my big question, is the van drivable, Mandy, or do we not have a report on whether it's drivable? That's a terrible thing. When you put down, hi Kim, when you put down as many miles as we put down traveling a year, oh wow, Gigi says, I don't see how it could be. When you put down as many miles as we do, and it's almost inevitable that you're gonna have a problem. We got the beautiful Mandy in the chat tonight. Oh man. Mm, mm, mm. Mandy was watching when it came down. Wow, unreal. What a damn shame. I'm telling you, pretty hard hit on. I wouldn't think it's drivable, but the airbag didn't engage. I guess that's okay. Thank you, Brenda. He was literally driving highway speed and a car pulled out in front of him. I'd say he was doing maybe 60. Uh, what? The car in front kept driving away? You mean the son of a bitch didn't stop? Yeah, a car crashed into the corner of Rancho after I finished all of my repair and renovation work. Some dumbass crashed her BMW right into the corner of the house. Are you telling me that sucker took off? Right. Well, that could be it too, computer chick. I don't know. The car he shouldn't have pulled in the middle lane. Car should have turned in the other, but turned into the center. Cheryl did. Wow. Shit. Hey Bronson, I heard about my cousin had a bit of a accident. Did the other car stop at all? Do you guys know? Yeah, who in the hell makes a U-turn on an interstate? Yeah, last 1 minute stream has it. Wow. Wow. Man, oh man. Car was making an illegal U-turn. Yeah, he will need a place to stay if his van is a place to stay. Yeah. No idea if they stopped. I assume he did because he got out okay. I couldn't see how it could be driven. He must have hit pretty damn hard. Got a boost. I guess so, Joey. Oh boy. What about all the accounts that got blocked by your moderators trying to let you know about Chris while you were cooking? What about him, OG? What about him? I got the message. I can't do anything to help him at that particular point in time. I got the message, probably 1 minute delayed from what it might have been. What a shame. I think it was near Richmond, Kentucky. Anyone near there? No, Rich. If Richmond, Kentucky, the only person I know in Richmond, Kentucky is Joni Portwood down there. So that's the only person I know in Richmond, Kentucky. No way you could avoid that. Hit hard to live 65 from where he was going. Wow. Man, that sucks. Wow. Good evening, Eddie. Yeah, sorry, no moderators are perfect in here. Yeah, Chris has insurance. He has AAA. He just renewed his insurance down there. I know that, so. But damn, that's a tough bit of luck. Well, guys, I'm going to do a little cleanup, then we're going to get the fire pit going, okay? I got to get some stuff cleaned up here. That was a delicious meal tonight. I'm sure I'll be checking up with Chris. I'm sure he's got bigger fish to fry at this particular moment, so. Hey, John Doe. Oh, well, thank you, Andrew Scott. You can see the car coming from the other side through the median making a U-turn. Well, that's a pretty damn dumb person, isn't it? Oh, man, I don't know what the story's going to be. Shit, what a tough break, man. I'm kind of speechless when I hear that crap. Taking a friggin' U-turn and pulling that in the fast lane right in front of somebody? Really? Really? Unreal. Dumbass. But the only person I know in Richmond down there is Joni Portwood down there. But, I don't have any contact info for her. That really sucks ass. Oh boy. See his face again, so it doesn't look like glad. Good, I'm glad about that. As long as everyone's safe, that's the main thing. Went in the middle lane too instead of the inside lane. Wow. I hear you, Gigi. How terrible. That really sucks. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Well, see what I can do to help them out. I think what I'm going to do is set you guys up on the fire pit over here. You can enjoy that a bit. Get the fire pit going for you. Get you a nice place to hang out tonight. Hey, monkey boy. It'll take me about 15 minutes to get cleaned up here. Get you guys set up on the fire pit over here. Man, that's very distressing to me tonight. I'm not going to kid you. That is distressing. Then the guy took off. Are you kidding me? That son of a bitch took off. That mother... Jesus, are you kidding me? Hey, Mew. Took off. God, I hope that guy didn't take off. All right, there we go. It's only because his car needs a doctor. I bet it does, monkey boy. I bet it does. Let's see. He did receive some good pets. Hopefully it'll be enough to help him with the room. Yeah, well, he can always call me if he needs me. God, Rev, you tell me the guy took off? The son of a bitch took off? Sucker took off? You gotta be kidding me. This goofball took off? God almighty. All right, let me do a little cleanup here, guys. That really pisses me off. hillbilly took off, huh? I'm a bitch. That hillbilly took off, huh? Yeah, I heard Mark Terry. I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup here tonight. I'll be with you guys in a couple minutes. I gotta clean these pots and pans. Not much I can do for him in California unless he gets a hold of me out here. First, I'll try to do what I can. That really sucks. Had some bad luck lately. Makes a U-turn on a freeway, right? You see that a car's coming? I mean, really? You think so, Rosa? I don't know. I don't want to second guess. I haven't seen anything. I think Chris will call me if he needs anything. So, goddamn shame. Very upsetting to me. Very upsetting. Sound like a real hillbilly thing. I gotta break down the table. Don't watch it. Well, I don't know. He's got to call the police because that other car is down the road. That's really why I don't really go live anymore when I drive. Too damn dangerous. I came right up on a flipped up truck on I-80. I-5, I mean. Seems I do, Sean. Just be a couple minutes. I gotta break this table down. Damn, that makes me madder than hell. A beautiful town and country. He keeps that thing neat too. It's not sloppy at all on the inside. Hey, monkey boy. I hope not, Gerald. I hope not. I hope the car can be fixed. Well, if he needs anything, he can give me a call. So. God, can't even believe it. Well, leave it, dumbass. I don't know, Sean, if somebody's making a U-turn and illegally on a freeway, I don't know. chair setup. That really sucks. That really sucks. Just getting a cup of coffee. Really a stroke of bad luck, I'll tell you that. Well, the whole thing just sucks, I'll tell you. The whole thing just sucks. Set my coffee down there. God, what a mess. I'm doing good, Kawana. That was a bit of bad news tonight. I'm not going to kid you. Because I remember when, put that coffee in front of my face, I remember seeing the replay weeks ago when Elvis was leaving the area. He was complaining about the fog around Richmond and stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, I think Freak that Monkey Boy talked to him. It's a bad situation. My friend Chris had an accident tonight on the interstate. Man, oh man. Coffee time. It's a real bit of bad news. Let's see, Chris, sorry to tell you, thought Chris was on the internet, though Chris was, you were being his cousin. Yeah, I heard he's okay. I heard he's all right. I don't know how many hours he was on the road, but it's one of the reasons I rarely live stream anymore when from the road. There you go, Bliss Bliss. Thank you. It tasted excellent. I got plenty for a few days. Hello, BB. Yeah, sorry about the news. Yeah, he's got his, any accident you walk away from is not a bad thing. I don't know how it's going to play out though in the end. Came from the other lane, going the opposite direction, crossed the median, huh? Just setting up the phone here, pardon the movement. Come on, man, set this fucking thing up. Just a cut out between north and south, yeah. I think that's for service and emergency vehicles only. Looks like Chris had an accident. Rich Life had an accident. Unfortunately. Yeah, I guess it'll all work out. I remember when Elvis Travels went through there about 3 weeks ago, he was complaining about the fog and conditions around Richmond, Kentucky. Oh, it had been raining too, Jean Marie? Kentucky River is in Richmond equals fog. Clay's Ferry Bridge River. Yeah, I hope the car can be fixed because he kept that in good shape. Oh, thank you, Susan. Yeah, the accident was in near Richmond, Kentucky. Fog, it had been raining evidently, and just a really bad thing. Yep, I got my coffee right here. I'm enjoying it. This is really bad news. And if the guy took off, that's not a good thing right there either, right? That's a That trumps everything. Let's see, there was no fog. There had been fog when he came up Yellow Mountain, but it cleared. Okay. Yeah, the only person I know down there is Joni, and I have no. Hey, Hobo, I got no contact information from her on her. Just the Dunkin' Donuts brew. I haven't heard anything from Cupcake Zinger in 6 months, 6 to 8 months. It's like she just disappeared. Well, we can say a lot of things about where he could have gone, but shit happens right on the roads. Oh, he ripped the front end off of his van. Don't know if it's. I wonder if it's still drivable or not. Oh man, what a tough situation. Oh, that's good. Roger Brown offered the assistance. That's great. I will after the stream. I'll check out the Clip Freak. Oh, but the fender's rubbing the tire. Okay. I am concerned that the other person apparently took off. I thought Roger was in Kentucky. He's dick. Got our own local idiots. Somebody said, Lindsay, the other car didn't stop. From what I heard. Yeah, another dickhead in the neighborhood. They took off. That's real hillbilly just to take off like that. I think Mark Terry's in Alabama. I have no idea, Cobra John. I'm just kind of sitting here reacting to it. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay off of that kind of stuff for a while, Darlene. Damn shame, though. Black lifted Jeep Cherokee, okay. Yep, drinking a cup of coffee. Men showing off comes from all walks of life, Rose. Well, I'm telling you, Sean, it's so bad during this pandemic the way they race and stuff around here. That could be possible too, Cheryl. Maybe they were trying to remerge, but I don't know. If few people ever try to merge in from the high speed lane of a highway. Unless they did make a turn. Craig Sr. sent it to me last year, very kindly. That's weird. It was in the middle lane and the wreck happened, huh, Lindsay? That is weird. Well, if the other person did take off after that, then that's the worst offense of the whole thing. Idiots make U-turns on through service access roads, Maggie. Well, I hope the vehicle's still drivable. Maybe pull the fender away from the tire. I told you that, freak. People just drive terrible. They just are out of control. So many sideshows around here. Maybe the other driver was changed. Could be, Lisa Lynn. Could be. I don't know, because that Town and Country was in very good shape. I think that's a 2016, so. He kept that thing in good shape and washed that thing and cleaned it out here and everything. He doesn't accumulate garbage all over the inside of his van. Yes, it's getting worse and worse, freak. Yeah, if he walked away from it, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm just enjoying the post glow of the ramen noodle. He had just cleaned it out today. Yeah, he's always washing and cleaning. He's a very neat person, actually. He couldn't wait to get that thing cleaned up. Yeah, nobody died. I don't know, Brandon. God. Well, I try to do what I can to help him. But I think probably at this moment in time, he's got his hands pretty full, so. Yeah, I think so, Donna. It's definitely painful news. Because I just was texting back and forth this morning, and he was all excited about, heading back up to Pennsylvania. Oh, well, thank you, Big Ann. I appreciate that. That would be awesome. I'm not quite sure where Dos Palos is. Sounds like maybe someplace in Southern California. Yeah, God bless everybody. Um, well, you know me, Brandon. I never tell anybody what to do with their life, right? I mean, I'm not a life coach. And, you know, he's 50, 52 years old or whatever. So if whenever he asks me for advice, I give him my opinion, but otherwise he makes his own way. Evidently, he has a lot of love for Lisa. So I wish them all the best. Hey, JA. Panicked because her GPS told her to. Really? Wow. I don't think GPS is a program to tell people to make U-turns on interstates. Yeah, that's all you can do is offer your opinion. That's it. And I did nothing to deter his desire to go back to Pennsylvania. He has a lot of love for Lisa Lynn, so. And I'm not one to ever inject myself into something. I'm just quite saddened tonight by it. Well, thank you, Liz. I feel pretty helpless at this moment, but I think at this moment in time, too, he has his hands pretty full with calling insurance companies and all that. Hey, Draft Horse Diva. Honored to see you in the chat tonight. I hope that you're doing well. Yeah, it is. I hope you all enjoy it. It's this fire pit was a gift from Craig Sr. on my chat. Wonderful guy, and we've enjoyed this many times. It's better than the old wood fires we used to have, and it's compliant with all fire laws here. Yeah, he'll call me, but in due time he'll call me. I'm not worried because there doesn't seem to be personal injury involved. So, and if he needs some money, I'll get him some money. So. I'm always a believer in just kind of mind your own business and just generally stay out of affairs of the heart. Yeah, the legs are pretty cool, aren't they? Yeah, nice. It's got running over to the propane tank, and I'll tell you, I got that propane tank. We filled it. We bought one in Vegas, and they sell them so much more full than the ones in California. Don't ask me how it happens. Yeah, always mind your own. That's exactly right. Thank you, freak. He would be, Chris would be strong enough to, I will watch that, Sherry. I will watch that. Of course I will. I think Chris will be strong enough to pull a fender away from a tire I think he'll still be able to drive it, I hope. Unless, now it is a front wheel drive, so we don't know what kind of impact was had on the drivetrain. Just a shame. Hey, Lady Myrtle, it's just a shame that tomorrow is Sunday. It's going to be hard to get anything done. Hard to get anything done in the south there. That's going to be a problem. But maybe hit the local church and say a prayer and thank God that you're still alive, right? Yeah, well, that affects things like alignment and all that. When a crash is disproportional on one side than the other, you may have a little bit of frame bending that can actually offset the wheels an inch or two. So it's kind of hard to say. Yeah, I would be making my way to a church tomorrow, wherever the hell I was. I think he is okay. C. Robbins, he's probably shaken up, but I think physically I think physically he should be okay. Okay, Quirky drove from Asheville to Raleigh in dense fog. Yeah. That's exactly where Elvis Travels went through a few weeks ago with when he was leaving Joni's. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff packed into that van. I think he had like 20 cases of drinks or something like that. Well, Carl, if it's not too badly damaged, some tow places, you know, if you tow it to a repair facility, you can just overnight there. I mean, when my tire blew out, I just managed to drive it to the tire shop and we just overnighted there in Detroit. Just slept with the flat tire there, and then the next morning they took care of it. Yeah, the safe is in there and all that. Luckily, that's pretty low on the floor. Yeah, I think so, Tattoo Crazy. I don't think there's ever a good place to have an accident. No, I haven't seen the video, Sassy. I'll check it later. There you go, Smelly Cat. Back on the keto. Back on the Keats. That's why I haven't done any bread baking or pies or cakes or anything like that. Yeah, tomorrow will be hard Sunday, yeah. Because you can't really get anything done. No, I've never thought about putting fire glass. I like these lava rocks. I think that, oh, well, thank you, Sassy Girl. I think that that Chrysler Town and Country's got a pretty solid front end on it. I think that gives you a big margin of safety in that vehicle. I think that's a pretty well built vehicle there. Yeah, that's good, C. Robbins, because he could have flipped over. He's actually a good driver from what I've determined. I'm not talking about, engaging the chat, but generally speaking, he puts a lot of miles down without incident. Well, there's a couple things there, Brandon. I mean, if the other car took off, that's already the most damning element of that accident right there. So, yeah, some good old marshmallows. Damn shame. Okay, Smelly Cat, that's a shame. How you doing, EJ? Good to see you. I'm doing good. I made a little bit of a chicken ramen tonight. It's very good. How are you doing? Okay, Donna says Chris had not been even talking for quite a bit before the accident. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, we're just enjoying the fire pit tonight. We got that kind of very bad news about my cuz there and down on the interstate, Kentucky. What is that? What's that interstate? Is that 75 or what is that? Jen, you would know down there. What interstate is that on that goes through Richmond? Yeah, I'd be at a church tomorrow, thanking God. I'd be on my knees, and that's okay. I-75. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that was it. I don't know if that's known to be a problem road or not. I don't know. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Welcome to the fire pit. 75 at exit 87. Well, thank you, D. Came across the median making a U-turn. You know, I've heard so many opinions about people say, no, he didn't come into the, they didn't make a U-turn. Um, you know, like they might have been changing a tire or doing something on the median there. I don't know. Brandon seems to believe that there was some engagement with the chat for that. Yeah, I don't want to make any assumptions about anything, so. Yeah, see, Robbins, they haven't taken us out yet, right? We may be the lulz clowns of the universe, right? Wow, Lorelei, really? 75, thank you, Jan. Yeah, they call them accidents for a reason. Hello, Minnesota Snow Gal. Maybe the other driver didn't know he was hit from behind. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to hold my fire on that. I'm pretty sure I'd know if I got rear-ended. Turned across, pulled into his lane. You can see it. Okay, Hobo, thank you. Okay, Jan said it can be a problem road with the mist from the mountains. Somebody, yeah, I heard Jesse Scott. Yeah, sorry about Chris's accident tonight. I heard he was just, he almost escaped it with an emergency maneuver. Yeah, Bobby's in the Rosie world. I think he'll be all right physically. I think it's going to be a bit of a financial setback. Oh, that's nice, D. I think financially it's going to be problematic. Yeah, never a dull moment. Oh, well, thank you, Tattoo Crazy. You have a great one, too. Yeah, the ramen turned out beyond my expectations. I would have definitely served that to Gordon Ramsay. Okay, thank you, Freak. I've heard one on Botter Channel and Destiny. Now Destiny Lynn has a good one. Not sure, Cobra John. He has the AAA, and he may have the enhanced policy, which allows you to put yourself in a motel for the duration of repairs. I'm not sure. Yeah, cooking with Chef Rosie. Well, he's going to have a hard time profiting if that other vehicle took off, which we don't know. Which we don't know. We really don't know. Oh, there were trolls in his chat saying they were coming to get him 20, 30 minutes prior. I know he gets awful shook up about the trolls on the road. I think that's his biggest fear is having a negative engagement. So I would hope that nobody would ever do something like that. Yeah, I think he has, Cobra John, I actually think he has pretty enhanced insurance from what he told me, because he just paid his, just renewed his policy in North Carolina, he was telling me. And he said, cousin, I always buy gold-plated insurance. Hey, Jojo. And it's a good thing he was in a town and country. If I'd hit that vehicle and the little rascal, from what you guys are telling me, my front end would have probably exploded. Would have probably damn sight exploded, because it's about half the weight of his vehicle. Thank you, Bliss Bliss. Well, Brandon, I would say if the other vehicle in fact took off, I think that will trump everything. I think that will trump all. Yeah, I hear you, Smelly Cat. I want them always safe too. Tell you, the highways were crazy when I was out there coming across the desert in the Central Valley. I never saw such crazy ass truckers and wind and cars just screaming 110 miles an hour. Hey, Tammy. He got out of the car with no problem. That's good. No, Brandon, you have definite opinions about safety and texting and live streaming. That's why I have, when I'm on driving highways, I really don't live stream anymore. I mean, I will. Hey, Rachel, thank you, sweetie, $4.99, but I wouldn't be engaging the side chat a lot on it. So, arrive alive. That's why last 2 times to Vegas, I haven't done any live streaming back and forth. Quirky Girl says, I'm thankful I'm alive tonight. Me too. Yeah, that's good, Smelly Cat. Yeah, I don't engage when I'm in motion, so I stick it up for the views and people if there's something scenic, but there's nothing in the Central Valley or a high desert that's really worth showing people. I've not Bridget. I'm sure he's making a lot of calls right now. The fact that he has not been physically injured, I'm gonna have to move this back. It's getting a little hot here. The fact that he's not been physically injured is comfort to me right now. So he knows he can pretty much check in with me anything that he needs. So. Nike One, he said that the fender was into the tire. I imagine with Chris's strength, he could just pull that fender right out of there. But I don't know about the drivability being a front wheel drive. I don't know what the impact on the drivetrain, if it offset the alignment. I don't know what condition the frame is in. I don't know any of that. If the frame is the least bit out of alignment, that's a total. You're not going to put it on a rack and straighten that frame. Yeah, I think his insurance will reimburse him for a hotel room. Well, thank you, Tammy. And like I say, he's used to being on the road, so yeah, I don't ever jump to conclusions. Well, I mean, Puddin Tang, I think these fenders aren't that heavy duty. We're not talking about a 1950 DeSoto here. We're talking about some pretty thin gauge metal. I mean, I think if Little Rascal's fender was bent, I'd certainly be able to pull it away from the tire. Yeah, I think he can drive it if the fender's off, so. Yeah, 75 southbound traffic, people. That's on the opposite side. He's a pretty strong guy. The guy's, legit 6 feet tall and 2.5 bills. So, Cobra John says my Ram would have a scratch fender. My Ram would have been exploded on the road. What's that net at? What's that blue book at? About 5K? I think he paid about. I think his brother paid about 16 for that. I don't know. $139. Yeah, probably be 4 to 5, some with that mileage. But it's in good. It was in good shape anyway. Oh, paid 23. Yeah, it's a few years. Yeah, you've got it relatively new. Yeah, I think his brother will step up again. I don't know. The insurance company is going to be if that's the scratch at value 4 to 5. I'm sure they're just. I don't know. I can't really speculate. They'll be tempted to total that out. Yeah, he's a pretty big guy. I mean, from what I heard, Gail, somebody said the car appeared to drive off. I have no confirmation of that, though, to be honest. Okay, Sean said it's going to be a write-off. Yeah, so I'm afraid if it gets scratched for uh, if it gets scratched, then that's going to be a real tough. That's going to be painful. His family will help him. His brother's a decent guy. I don't know, Sean. That's a little heavy duty at Thor. Can you imagine putting gas into that Class A? I wouldn't want to put a gas into a Class A right now. I'd park that bad boy in San Diego at a park down there. Think Lolly will step up? I don't know. Got to have gap insurance. It's a must. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to get. Well, yeah. Thank you, Clap. I can't watch it on here, Nike. I'm sorry. Hey, Ricardo, how you doing? I don't ever put any other content up on my channel. Sorry, I don't do panels. I don't send links out or anything. Hey, Jody girl. Hot here 77. I'd enjoy that. Yeah, thank you, Nike One. Yeah, I just don't have the facility to share. I'm on a mobile here, so. But I heard it's all over. Botter's got it. The few channels have it, so. Very, very tough situation tonight. Oh, Lord, C. Robbins. I'm sure Sally, he was I'm sure his adrenaline was pumping. Oh, she worked for RKO Pictures. How cool was that? Yeah, sometimes it happens. Yeah, he's in shock. He's in Kentucky. So Kentucky laws will prevail. Wow. He had 8 full seconds. The Jeep's headlights were on. The Jeep was at fault, but an attentive driver would have easily avoided rear-ending a car. Are you going to head it up, Puddin' Tang? You going to head up the GoFundMe, Puddin' Tang? Von Elton. Christ, I remember that guy trolled me in 2013. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to refill my coffee. Oh. back. Oh, Lord. What a mess tonight, huh? I don't know how he can't help it. I don't know how he can. Well, he might be able to roll on to PA. I don't know. I haven't seen the video yet, Brandon. I'm sure he's on the phone making a lot of calls right now. Take care, Elmer. I've not seen the video yet. How you doing, Steve? No, I've not seen the video yet. Boy, tough night. Gonna wait about 10 more minutes. It looks like we're gonna have about 10 more minutes of fire. And then I'll try giving him a call. Take care, Elmer. Good night, monkey boy. Yep, I'm hanging in. I think I'm going to change to the other gas cylinder here. Man, that's bad. I'm going to change cylinders real quick. Can't even believe this shit tonight. Hang on a second, guys. Gonna restart it. Oh boy. What a bad break. This thing restarted. Damn it. Oh, always have back. There we go. I want to cook my phone. There we go. Back in business. Yeah, I hear you, Laura. There's just limits to what one person can tell another person how to live life, and I've never really been that kind of person. Yeah, I think he's in love with Lisa. So, and I'm friends with Lisa and everything. So I generally don't get involved in the affairs of the heart. I mean, we do chat, but good night, Dave. Just thank goodness he's alive. You get about 8 hours on one of these tanks for about $23. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wish that the tanks held more, but these things go through a lot of gas. Craig Sr. sent it to me, one of my YouTube subscribers from Long Island. Very nice. Good night, let it go. Oh, I thought, okay, good night, sweetie. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, the rocks retain the heat. They go back to a gray color when the fire is off. I'm not sure. He sent it to me by, I think he purchased it on Amazon. And if you guys are enjoying the chat, thumbs up are appreciated. We're getting close to our magic 200 tonight. If you take a second to just hit the thumbs up button, it is most appreciated. A very tough night. Yeah, it should be on a Saturday night, like last Saturday. Yeah, they're black in color. After a while, they do get some char on them. Thank you. We're only 6 thumbs up away. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. 3 to go. Over the top. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very, 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 very much. There you go, Shayna. How you doing? Shayna Irish. Yeah, Johnson and Johnson. I figured that would be a slam dunk for approval. Good to see you, Shayna. I hope you're doing well. Got YouTube royalty in the chat tonight, Shayna and Binsk. Yeah, we're making some headway on vaccines, yeah. Yeah, well, you are YouTube royalty, honey. God, wouldn't that be a dream, C. Robbins? Oh, wouldn't that be a dream to take that mask and just have a national mask burning party? 1 year of this crap. One year. That would be awesome. I think I'd have a mask burning party. I'm going to put the other computer away, guys. So stay cool for a minute while I get this packed up. Thank you, American Dream. I'm just getting this other big computer put away. Shutting this thing down. Our Juice comes around once in a while, but I haven't seen Greg Campbell for probably a year and a half on the chat. still comes in once in a while. These are buttoned up for the night. I saw you asked about that. Truly, I can't stomach that stuff. Hey, AC, Cindy, how you doing, beautiful? I can't really hardly stand that seltzer water stuff. Not my thing. Smiley faces. Hey, Sharon. How you doing, sweetie? Thanks again for the wonderful thermos that you sent. Yeah, it's like that TV station in Chicago that started the Christmas fire, right? No, I really can't stand that seltzer water. I hate that stuff. Yeah, the thermos was unbelievably good. Beautiful. Fire chat, the Yule log is year round now, huh? That's pretty funny. Yeah, I just don't enjoy the taste of them. See, Robbins, to just tell you the truth. Good night, EJ. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Tammy. Just trying to just digest the news tonight. Yeah, it was wonderful. Thank you, Sharon. I don't really like Coors Light. That I don't really like the Corona too much. So I had my last Michelob Ultra, and then I had one Corona tonight. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I think I'm going to pack it in for tonight. I'm going to try to get a hold of Chris. He might still be up. And yeah, thank you once again. Yeah, I think he can handle it. I'm going to check in with him. So I want to thank my wonderful moderators tonight, as usual, and everybody else. Thank you, Shimei, and everybody for being on. Good night, Cindy. Always an honor to see you in the chat. And I bid everybody a good night and stay safe on the roads out there. And take care.